The NBA's MVP will receive the Michael Jordan Trophy starting in the 2022-23 season. The league chose to name the trophy after Michael Jordan, ending the GOAT debate once and for all. It's no surprise since everyone already knew Jordan was the best, but there's a lot about the trophy that not everyone knows. So stay tuned as we discuss the NBA's decision to rebrand their trophies and why they chose to name one after Jordan. First up, the rebranding. The NBA made headlines when they revealed the new names of 6 trophies, and as expected, the Michael Jordan Trophy gathered the most attention. That's not all though. The organization announced more changes to its postseason awards. Individual trophies will now be named after NBA legends, and the new NBA Clutch Player of the Year award was also revealed. The NBA MVP award is now called the Michael Jordan Award, and it has a bronze silhouette of his airness that is 23.6 inches tall. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said that their new set of trophies honors some of the best and most important players in the history of the NBA. Each season, when the organization honors the best players in the league, they will also pay tribute to the legends who made these awards what they are today. As part of the change, 5 more NBA legends were honored, along with MJ, and their trophies were also redesigned. Along with Jordan, tributes were paid to Hakeem Olajuwon, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, George Mikan, and Jerry West. Moving on to the Michael Jordan Trophy. The NBA confirmed that the league's MVP will now be called the Michael Jordan Trophy. The MVP is widely recognized as the NBA's highest individual honor. The best player in the NBA is awarded this prestigious award every year. The player is the one who stands out the most that season. The Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame has inducted every MVP who was good enough to get in. So it's not too much of a stretch to say that the NBA, by renaming the MVP award to honor Michael Jordan, also sees him as the best player. Previously, the MVP used to get the Maurice Podoloff Trophy, named after the league's first commissioner, but the trophy is now given to the NBA team with the best record during the regular season. It's only appropriate that the NBA named the MVP trophy after Michael Jordan, whose statue in Chicago is known as the best there ever was and the best that will ever be. Jerry Reinsdorf, the managing partner of the Bulls, said in a statement on Bulls.com that the team and the city were proud to see how hardworking and determined MJ was and how he worked to prove himself and win. It's only right that the trophy, which is a symbol of his amazing rise to the top of the sports world, also serves as a source of inspiration to others, since that's what made his career so special. It's a much appreciated step by the NBA. MJ and the other legends definitely deserve the love they're receiving. Next up, why the NBA picked MJ. All of the players that had trophies named after them had legacies and stories that teach us something about the history of the league. So it makes sense that Michael Jordan's name was associated with the MVP trophy. But it's not because Jordan has won the most MVP awards. In fact, Abdul-Jabbar has won the most MVP awards, 6 to be exact, while Jordan tied Russell by winning 5. But most people still believe that Jordan was the best of the best in NBA history. Jordan won 6 championships with the Chicago Bulls. He achieved this feat over the course of 8 seasons, from 1991 to 1998, with a break of 19 months to play baseball in the Chicago White Sox minor leagues. Russell was on 11 championship teams. That's the most by any player. Many of Jordan's teammates have also won 6 or more championships just by having him on their team. Jordan, his teammates Scottie Pippen, and Abdul-Jabbar all have 6 titles, and Robert Horry has 7, even though he was a supporting player on 3 teams. So no exact statistic, like points, championships, or MVP awards, can tell who the best player of all time is. Abdul-Jabbar has the most points, James is 2nd, and Karl Malone is 3rd. The greatest of all time is a bit of a myth, because there is no official voting process or a statistical way to decide who is the best. It's what you see, a collection of numbers and successes and a lot of emotions associated with who had the most impact. And Jordan fits that bill. Maybe that's why his name was chosen. That leads us to Jordan's GOAT journey. Jordan and James are usually at the center of the most recent GOAT debate. Since there was no official voting for the title, it was a never-ending debate until the NBA stepped in as the judge. The NBA's most important individual award, the MVP trophy, will now be called the Michael Jordan Trophy. That sounds like a tie-breaking vote. Jordan also added a nice touch by asking that the award not be shaped like him, but instead show the winner's journey, which we were lucky enough to witness in Chicago. Jordan was an NCAA champion at the University of North Carolina and a star player on the 1984 USA basketball team that won the gold medal. But it was a time when centers dominated the NBA, and Jordan did not go first in the draft. Guards had never been the best player on a team that won a championship, and 2 centers had been picked before him. As much as Stephen Curry's great shooting has changed the NBA's talent curve, it was Michael Jordan's impact that made teams think a scoring guard could help them win a championship. Jordan's road to success was was filled with potholes and flat tires of hopelessness and disappointment, being turned down by greats like Bird, Johnson, and Isaiah Thomas. The story became that to win titles like Bird and Magic, you needed a scorer who helped others score, or someone who, as the old saying goes, made others better. And Jordan proved to be just that. He inspired players to be better, not only back when he was running around on the court, but even to this day. Moving on to the trophy itself. The trophy is a symbol of how hard an MVP works to be the best. Jordan's journey to being named the GOAT has been one worthy of this trophy. Even though he suffered some disappointments that can't be overlooked, in the 1990s, Jordan won MVP 4 times, and people still argue about why he didn't win the other 2 full seasons he played. That's saying something. Jordan's career turned out to be a historic and rewarding journey, which means the most to him. And now that same journey is what the trophy represents as well. The trophy shows an NBA player breaking out of a rock to reach for the ultimate rock, a crystal basketball. From the bottom to the top of the trophy, the patina gets more burnished or refined, which shows how hard the MVP has worked and how far the player has come since joining the league. According to the designer, Mark Smith, when working on this project, it was important to Jordan that the winner doesn't see MJ when he picks up the hardware, but rather the winner should be able to see himself in the award. For Michael, it was enough that the award was named after him, but the NBA did add some references to the GOAT. Here are the 5 Easter eggs in the new trophy. Starting off the list of Easter eggs, the weight of the trophy. The trophy is a big deal, and the NBA put a lot of work into making it for its best player. The new award is 23.6 inches tall, which looks great, and it also weighs 23.6 pounds. That's not a coincidence, but have you figured it out? Many NBA fans know that Jordan's best years as a pro player were when he wore the number 23 on his jersey, and he also won 6 championships. That's why his trophy is 23.6 inches tall and weighs that much, to represent his best year. Next up, the crystal ball. One thing we have to appreciate about the trophy is how many details it has. The NBA went out of its way to ensure that the trophy is unique and represents the GOAT no matter how and from which angle you choose to look. Everything about it has a meaning and is a clear reference to Jordan's impressive career. Even the smallest crystal ball on the top of the trophy has a deeper meaning, which, if we're being honest, makes sense since it's probably what pops out the most. The crystal ball on top of the MVP trophy has 23 sides, which is another reference to MJ's jersey number, followed by MJ's MVP awards. They named the MVP trophy after Michael Jordan, so it's only fitting that they reference MJ's MVP awards in the new design. Michael Jordan has won more MVP awards than anyone else, except for the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The center won 3 awards while playing for the Los Angeles Lakers and 3 more while playing for the Milwaukee Bucks, and he's tied with Bill Russell for second place. The new trophy's base, which has 5 sides, shows this part of the shooting guard's career. Coming up next, Jordan's long career. The legendary player for the Chicago Bulls played in the top basketball league for 15 years. He played for the Windy City for 13 years, but in his last 2 years, he also played for the Washington Wizards. Compare that to the average career length of an NBA player, and you'll see why this small detail needed to be on the trophy. In addition to having 5 sides, the base of the trophy is also tilted 15 degrees, which shows how long he played. Finally, the trophy's nameplate. His airness was a beast when he played in the NBA, so it's a no-brainer that he won many championships. The 6 championships that Michael Jordan won during his amazing career are also shown in another way on the Michael Jordan Trophy. His 6-0 record in the NBA Finals is amazing and deserves much praise, so the league decided to put it on the trophy's nameplate. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think it's a good step by the NBA to honor its legends like this? Do you also think that Michael Jordan is the GOAT? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. See you in the next one.